I did a video a little while back called Another Wonderful Flat Earth Proof. And like I said in the video, it's not really a flat earth proof, but it does dismiss the globe, the fake fictional globe that we're taught. Um, this video dismantles it, and there's on my page, Rad Vlad. So there, and then what I like is this guy named Oshkiv on his channel. He did a video to like refute my video. So we're gonna get into it now. Let's hear what he says.
Would it flip here?
That's my video.
Why?
No, at this point, I'm starting to believe this guy thinks there's some sort of mechanism that spins him around when he gets to the center.
You guys think there's a mechanism that spins someone around when you get to the center. I'm saying when it gets to the center, if you guys need it to flip, we don't. There is no mechanism in the center to make the helicopter flip. That's exactly what I'm saying. If you watch his video, you'll see that he sets up a scenario where the pilot must flip it. But I'm saying there's nothing there but an empty tunnel with air, and there's no reason there that the pilot would need to flip or be flipped by any type of mechanism. That's what I'm saying. You guys, the ones who believe in the globe, need something to happen here in the center, because you can't have the helicopter come out the other end upside down. Let's keep watching.
There's not. You can go through without flipping.
Up is always up and down is always down. This thing is a lie, because this doesn't make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, it ain't true.
If it doesn't make sense, it ain't true. Wow. Well, that is some quote you got there.
Thank you.
But just a little bit ago, this guy was talking about how things are relative to them, which is correct. But then he comes out saying up is always up, and down is always down. He just got done saying up and down are relative. Did you just change your story?
No. Up is always up and down is always down on the flat earth, on God's earth that he made for us. There's up and there's down. On the globe, which is when I said that relative, when I started talking about relative up and down, I was talking about your guys' model, not my model. You get it? So it wasn't a contradiction. If you watch my video, you'll see when I'm talking about the globe, you have to talk about relative up and down, because on a ball like that, it doesn't really exist. There's no such thing as up and down. It's all relative. But we know there's an up and there's a down in the reality we live in. The globe is a fictional reality, and it's just, like I said, if it doesn't make sense, it ain't true. Let me just see what else he said, because I'm forgetting something.
I don't know. This guy is just confused. There's no proof in the video. He's just confused.
I like that. Let me try to go back. All right. Well, so I refute those two things about relative up and down. I'm not contradicting myself. And about the mechanism in the center of the earth that flips the helicopter, that's your guys' problem, not mine. You need a flip to happen. We don't. I'll just go back so I don't go flipping through his video. This is what he's got, is he kind of did the same drawing I did, and he's got the helicopter coming through, but and then he talks about the gravity increasing and decreasing as he gets in the center. Should be here, a space here. Okay, but so I guess what he's saying is, if you pass the center, you're gonna be pulled back up, because there's more mass up here. But the thing is, you're looking at it as a two-dimensional drawing, like what it is. But what it really is, it presented to us, is a three-dimensional sphere. So it looks more like this. What you have is this. Let me see if I could draw it real quick. All right. So inside is like that molten magma. I wish I had my other. Oh, sorry, yellow. It's like molten magma in there. But before I go further into what the point I want to make, isn't it funny that when is this going to cool down and get solid? This melted magma has been in the center of the earth for like 13 billion years, or how long is the universe? 13 trillion, 13.5 billion years old. The earth, I think, is like 4.5 billion years old. So, gee, that this thing is like staying melted metal that never cools down, and everything around it is absolute zero. The sun is far away. A lot cooler than this is supposed to be. So when is this finally going to like cool down and get solid? What's keeping it boiling hot? Can you get a rock? And don't say it's because it's so big. If it's the bigger it is, the more of it will cool down within the same time period. The size is also relative and irrelevant, because whether it's a little rock or a giant rock, it wouldn't make much difference. Try to get a rock and with the molten metal center, and see how long it's going to stay. But get iron in there. It's supposed to be like melted molten iron in the center of the earth, and see how long it stays like melted metal. If you had like a bowling ball and the center of it was like that, it'd be solid in like within a day or less. I don't know, a couple hours. But yet somehow this has been melted hot metal for like 4 billion years. It's never cooled down. That doesn't make sense either, and it ain't true either. So there's the quote again. But here's what my friend Oshkiv is missing. If you drop down that helicopter, okay, and let's say it just goes right to the middle. Okay, from here you've got mass. Now you're the center of mass. It's not like you're out here being pulled this way, or you're here being pulled this way towards the center. Now you are in the center, and there's mass all around you in a three-dimensional sphere. In all, so it's like in all directions. And, if you can imagine, up, down, all to the side, every imaginable direction, there's mass pulling you. It's pulling you this way. It's pulling you this way. There's a center. There's mass all around. Mass here, mass here, mass here. Every point of this is mass pulling you out. So really, I mean, what would happen would be you should be like ripped apart in there, like quartered, drawn by horses. You would be, if you got in the middle with all this mass around you, you should just like pop, like a bug in a microwave. You'd be pulled apart. But the problem with that is because we have the center of mass. If someone is standing here, they're being pulled down this way. So how can you pull in two directions at the same time? There's another part that doesn't make sense. So you can't even say that you'd be pulled apart in the middle. You can't say that if you pass the middle, you'd be pulled up, because it's not a two-dimensional circle we're dealing with. We're dealing with a sphere. So again, you guys have a problem. Ball is in your court, Oshkiv. Sorry it took me so long to reply. I forgot. Like, I didn't even see that comment of yours with the video until like the first time I commented you. I think it was like 3 or 4 days ago. So I don't know, man. Get back to me. But let me know what you think about this.